empowering young girls by breaking harmful stereotypes of beauty and fostering positive thoughts. Many young people struggle with self-confidence, anxiety, and mental health. The Department of Basic Education says they have created a responsive curriculum that will give students mental health literacy. The department says this is aimed at stimulating self-awareness and accountability amongst the young people.
If you want to understand your mental health, you've got to have the language for it. You've got to have the vocabulary for it, so that when you have these feelings that you don't understand, you can name them, you can pinpoint them, you can express them. That's the first thing. So curriculum is positioning so that we provide that mental health literacy to young people.
According to the South African Depression and Anxiety Group, the country has one of the highest suicide rates. Clinical psychologist Dr. Musa Malema says teachers and caregivers should be vigilant in observing any changes in behavior, as these are often the first signs of mental health issues.
The behavioral changes, which could be either the child being more withdrawn or the child being more disruptive in the school environment to others, maybe disrespecting teachers as well, or a child who used to come to school and suddenly they miss school a lot, and there's a pattern now of them missing school. That is a behavioral problem that often would mean that there's something happening with this child.
Dr. Katlego Likalakala says family dynamics also has a huge impact on their self-esteem.
Family dynamics are one of the social determinants that we speak of that can really affect how somebody feels about themselves. That's why I love these kinds of initiatives, right? Like what Dove is also doing, where they're going into the schools and they, imploring to the children to be self-confident, and sufficient, because sometimes you can't get away from your family dynamics, but what you can do is look within.
The South African Depression and Anxiety Group says creating a sense of community also encourages young people to open up. Lerato Makula, SABC News in Johannesburg.